Hey guys, what's going on? Quad battery turrets has been spoiled for Star Wars Armada, so some people have gotten their expansions just a little bit ahead of schedule, and we got some stuff to talk about because this is actually a pretty cool card. It's not exactly a game changer, but it does change a few things. So, first off, let me show you the card. We're going to talk about it. It's a modification. It's a turbo laser, and it only costs 5 points. It says, while attacking a ship with higher speed than yours, you may add 1 blue die to your attack pool. So now this is the first time something is giving you an advantage if they're faster than you. So maybe this is meant to potentially combat some of the smaller ship swarms and the fast CR90s swarming around. But my first thought when I saw this card was Constantine, because Constantine's the only effect that allows you to increase another ship's speed every turn, potentially. And this is also a potential boost to the large ships, or at least medium and large ships. So that's pretty cool. A blue die coming out of a ship that's turbo laser slot is also a little bit interesting too. But leading shots is another thing that's going to basically complement this really well. So basically you can get all your rerolls. You won't necessarily have to use Vader if you're if you're Empire. It'll give you rerolls if you're a Rebel player, which were a little bit harder to come by. But it also can make certain ships a little bit more valuable, like the original MC-80s. They can only go up to speed 2, so good chance there's going to be ships going faster than them. Now, of course, if you're using this, your opponent might deliberately slow down. So this also can factor into objective play pretty well. Like if you're racing for objectives, your opponent's more likely to deliberately play slower, and as such may not get to the objectives. You could also just play this the other way around and just say, oh, fine, then I'll go fast and I'll get there and I'll do circles around you. And as soon as you try to speed up, then I'll slow down, which brings us into the Inquisitor. So this makes the Inquisitor a little bit more valuable as well, because of the fact that you can get you can adjust when somebody else you can adjust your speed kind of on the fly that way. So that much is kind of cool. There's a lot of engine techs is kind of a way that you can get around this though. So engine techs, while there was a slight nerf with the Demolisher, engine techs is now potentially getting a slight buff, because this can allow me to go 1 speed faster without having to have actually changed my speed. So that's something. This could be potentially a defense against tractor beams, but in my opinion, tractor beams aren't really used all that much. So I don't think that was the intent. I think this was really intended to be a buff to Constantine. I think this is a great way to get blue dice at long range. I think this could even potentially be another buff to victories, and it's crazy because the Victory Star Destroyer has been ridiculously just buffed. Every single thing that's come out over the past year has buffed the Victory. Since Jerjerrod came out, and the Victory has been increased, and just about everything about Wave 6 is buffing the Victory in some way, shape, or form. And I couldn't be more surprised, really. I thought usually I thought they were going to spread it out a little bit more, because this isn't as significant of an upgrade for the ISD. But it still can work with the ISD. You just can't necessarily fly at speed 3 all the time and expect to use it. But this could also potentially serve as an upgrade for Ozzel. So if you needed to speed up and get into into range and then slow down, you could do that in pretty quickly. One thing I'm curious is, are people going to start reducing to speed 0 now? And I think that might start to become a thing in this wave, because you've got things like Sloan. Sloan could potentially make you lose all your defense tokens. So at that point, why not slow down to speed 0? You got no defense tokens to spend anyway. Or you've also got things like boarding parties that are going to potentially, and the Avenger, and and things like that are going to there's going to be a lot more getting rid of defense tokens this wave. And if you've lost your defense tokens, there's no reason why not to slow down to speed 0. And here's something that can counter that. So it seems like it's a slight counter to some of the mechanics that are already in play in this wave. I think it's great that it's only 5 points too. That's pretty nice. It's good. It's cool to see cheaper upgrades. especially on things that can go on a variety of ships. Oh man, I would love to put this on the Architans. Oh, because you can fly them slow. Oh man, is this gonna make my Architans fleet even better? I'm still like, I just saw the spoiler, so it's just so good. Is this gonna make my Architans fleet even better? Wow. Yep. That's it. All right. So I'm not done with this video yet. This is gonna make my Architans fleet obscene. Obscene, and I'll tell you why. First off, I like to run enhanced armament because of Vader, right? Now the thing is, I don't get those accuracies at long ranges, so that kind of stinks. Now I can run my Architans at speed 1. You can't catch up to me. The only way you can beat the Architans fleet is by coming in fast. So you have to come in at a faster speed. So by all means, come in slow and I will just kill you slowly. You have to come in fast. You have to give me the extra dice. And I get it to both my front and side shots if I get a double arc on you. I'm always going to have the extra blue dice. This is a huge boost to the Architans now that I'm thinking about it. Holy cannoli. What are they doing? I know what I'm taking. Oh my gosh. All right, I know what I'm taking to regionals now. 5 Architans, all with this. All with this. There's gonna be no stopping me. Wow. Doesn't do much against squadrons though. That was a big surprise, is that it had nothing to do with squadrons. Everybody thought it was gonna be a squadron based card. Wow. Crazy card. Crazy card. But let me know what you think, guys. I would love to hear it. And as always, if you haven't already, please subscribe. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And let me know in the comments what you think about this upgrade and what you want to put it on. What do you think? What changes? What cards are going to get boosted or nerfed as a result of this card? Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.